I'm Yvette Fielding, and this week I brought my team to a place of opulence and grandeur where a phantom refuses to leave. Welcome to Most Haunted and to New Jersey's Southern Mansion.
In 1863, George Allen, an extremely successful Philadelphia businessman, had the master of 19th century architects, Samuel Sloan, design and build for him what is still the grandest and most significant of all of Cape May's mansions, the Southern Mansion. The house has outrageous carved mouldings, 14-foot gold leaf pier mirrors, elaborate marble fireplaces, original gaslight chandeliers, and a ballroom where Mr. Allen held parties to entertain the elite of Philadelphia. The mansion remained in the Allen family for the next 80 years, when Esther McCure, the last of Allen's direct relatives, passed away in 1946. Her husband, Ulysses, sold the estate with all its furnishings for the pittance of $8,000. Purchased as income-producing property, the building was converted into a boarding house, and immediately a different type of clientele began to occupy the home. Unfortunately, the conversion caused structural weakness, and over the next half-century, little maintenance was administered to the house or its grounds. By the 1980s, the boarding house licence was revoked, and the lack of income meant that the mansion fell into a state of disrepair. Southern Mansion was saved in 1994 and was meticulously restored to its former glory and became the beautiful hotel it is today.
The kitchen is said to be a favourite haunt of the Southern Mansion's most prolific ghost. As well as objects being moved and the sound of someone walking around the area, the figure of a woman has been seen here on many occasions, watching over the food being prepared. Although there are said to be many ghosts that have made their home here, most of the activity seems to centre around a former resident, Esther McCure. She's been seen numerous times wandering the place she loved so dearly. The scent of rose perfume can be witnessed in many of the rooms, and her carefree laughter echoes in the night. And on some occasions, Esther can be seen dancing from room to room. Contrary to many ghost stories, this is a happy one. Esther seems very content with the painstaking renovation that has taken place here and doesn't mind anyone witnessing her enjoyment. It is thought that a girl who died here causes tension with the other spirits and is the only negative entity here. Cold spots, doors shutting, even locking on unsuspecting guests, and a mysterious dark shadow are all attributed to her. But who is she and why is she here? We have 24 hours to find out.
Given its mixed fortunes over the years, what more can historian Leslie Smith tell us about this beautiful building and those whose fortunes were housed within it?
No wonder this place, with the sea just a whisper away, has been somewhere where the rich and powerful have come to build beautiful houses, who had fine big businesses in the cities nearby. One of them was George Allen, who built this remarkable building. Opulent, exotic, and when you come here now, some of the furniture from his time is still here, which is quite an achievement. George Allen, the successful businessman who had a loving and happy marriage, sadly had no children. So he left this house to his niece, Esther, who he loved very much. She in turn married a French banker who went by the extraordinary name of Ulysses Mercure. I'm afraid it was a deeply unhappy marriage. This girl did not bear children. It seems her husband wasn't keen to forgive her for that. And she turned to drink, I'm afraid. It is said her ghost is still here, clinging to the times when she was happy. There's a smell of perfume of roses, the sound of people calling. Going deep down into the old ballroom, there is Mutton Chops, another ghost. We're not too sure he is, but there he is, called that because of this extraordinary growth of hair around his face, standing very still and staring. People see him very often. In fact, he was seen in one of the bedrooms, and a couple checked out fast.
with such a history and so much phenomena, how will we cope tonight?
Joined by medium and psychic artist Brian Shepherd, the Most Haunted team prepare to investigate the Southern Mansion. Brian has already sketched what he believes are the spirits that haunt this place. Will we come face to face with these demons over the coming hours of our vigils?
I can see a woman, okay. Predominantly a woman, okay? And the strength is in her, and I think she can haunt the property.
Gosh, did you hear that? That was a breath.
I did hear that.
Did you hear it?
The Most Haunted team are in the state of New Jersey. We are here to carry out a paranormal investigation into the reputedly haunted Southern Mansion in the town of Cape May. Now a working hotel, we begin our inspection of Southern Mansion with a lit walk-around.
You get a sense as soon as you come in of, you can see how the people would have been here, how they lived, how they would have dressed, that sort of thing. It's very grand, isn't it?
Well, we get a sense of it, yeah. I mean, just that. You could, absorb that, if you like, a sense of family here, comparatively rich family.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, I don't know. I don't know, but I would guess sort of like Philadelphia or something. They've got money, real money.
Okay.
I mean, just wonderful, wonderful setting.
When you say family, you seem to have picked up on the family and the information about them quite quickly being very wealthy. Any name with this family that would have lived here?
Right. As I said, rich, so money, powerful family, powerful man. I don't think there was, this was probably the first house to be built on this land, I would have thought. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go for the name George.
Okay.
Okay, as a Christian name, George. Okay. I'm thinking of a surname now. Allen.
Okay.
I'm going to go for that.
So you said George Allen was the person who
would have built this property, would have built this grand, the mansion on these grounds.
Any time period that you can give us?
Well, Victorian, so 1800s, mid to late or late-ish, 1860s, something like that, 1860s, okay.
Well, a lot of information there already, Leslie, so, we can reveal as we're going along. So we've got George Allen.
Bang on,
right?
Yeah, that's the man who built it. No evidence there was any property there before. On this land, extremely rich, yes, connections in Philadelphia.
Rich family.
And the timing's right.
So I can see a woman.
Okay.
Predominantly a woman, okay? The strength is in her. I would say when you're talking about haunting, and I think she does, and I think she can haunt the property.
The whole place.
Yeah, opposed to just one room.
Let's move to a different area and hopefully we can tap into this woman and find out more information, yeah?
No, of course.
From the parlour, we move into the mansion's kitchen, which is today very much the working heart of the hotel's catering department.
Okay, we're in a modern kitchen environment.
Mm-hmm.
The strength is once again in the woman of the house. I would say this was a descendant of the Allen family.
Right.
Probably, I don't know, a niece or something like that. An elegant woman, tallish.
She must be coming through very strong to you because you seem to have made a connection with this woman.
Well,
she must be very strong.
It is strong. That's what I'm trying to emphasise.
Yeah.
As I said just now, sometimes we get that feeling, yes, I can pick up on something, but it's probably just this room, and then I walk. But the sense I'm getting is overall, you know, like she's really, if she haunts, which I think she does, then it's the entire building.
Right.
But down here is very strong. I would think that she, you know, loved to see food preparation.
And do you think she's still watching the people?
Oh,
you know,
indeed.
she's sort of like looking over them and making sure that they're doing the right thing.
Yes, indeed, yeah.
I want to ask, do you know her name? If she's coming through very strong, I need her name.
Esther.
Okay.
Esther, Esther.
Mm-hmm.
Esther. You're going to push me for all
Yes,
or what?
of course I am.
Esther. Okay, it's an M. Whether I don't know what.
Can you see it? Can you spell it?
Mercer. Mercer. Not Mercer. Mercer.
Yeah.
Do you know this?
Yes, we absolutely do know this, yeah.
Esther. Esther is strength.
Yes.
In strength, it's Esther.
Now, without giving too much detail before we leave here, because it is difficult, without going into too much of her character, and that's good, just confirm what we know.
Her name's Esther. She is a niece of George, so that descendant is absolutely right. She married, I can't say his first name because it's so extraordinary, I hope you'll get it. We might say Mercer for the surname, but it's pronounced Mercure or Mercure.
Right. Out of the noisy kitchen. I do love this building. I think it's a fabulous building, isn't it? It is. It really is.
I mean, this is... I mean, it looks in the style of the rest of the building, but I'm going to make a shot that this... I mean, this is surely new. An add-on. Okay. I mean, and we're looking at the tables and chairs, a dining room. Mm-hmm. But you know what I get the feel of? I get the, you know, I feel Esther is here, and she drifts, you know, through us here and turns, and almost dances.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and laughs, a lovely laugh, you know. So dances and laughs. So whether this could have been or was ever used as a ballroom or something, you know. Can you smell roses? Can you smell a rose?
I can't, sadly.
No, I can't.
But a perfume like a rose, like a lovely, well, funnily enough, almost an English rose, you know.
Okay.
There's a lot of wedding receptions held in this room, and quite a lot of guests have said that they have seen
Really?
her. And the smell of roses is bang on as well.
Yeah. I'm going to go down here.
There's always flipping cellars and strange stuff.
I know.
In this place. Ooh.
Do you know what? I mean, it looks... If I say to you, captivity, captive, and as I said, given the other places that we've looked at, and we've looked at prisons and forts, we expect to find people incarcerated, okay? I'm feeling the same thing in this small area, but that's what I'm feeling. But I'm not feeling prisoner, as in kept in, with behind bars. And I was going to say, what's the terminology? What's the opposite? Well, safe. Okay, safe house. Safe house.
Okay.
Okay, hideaway.
Who can you see in here?
I can see soldiers.
Right. How many?
I can see soldiers. I can see at least two. I feel three. I feel soldiers. I feel Confederate soldiers. And I feel that they are being protected. Safe house.
Did they die in here in this space?
I feel a presence. I don't know. I'm not saying they did die in this space. Absolutely not. But they have been here.
Leslie.
I'm so impressed with you. I thought you'd missed it, but you hadn't. You've come in here and down here, and you're bang on. They are stories, but they do seem to be well backed. because we are below the Mason-Dixon line, which is separating north from south, and there's very strong evidence that soldiers, Confederate soldiers, were hidden in here. You're right, safe house.
Right, now listen, let's stop chattering now. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Can we please turn the lights off now?
Fine, let's do it.
Oh, thank goodness, come on.
Our primary exploration of the hotel has revealed a number of interesting characters, with Brian picking up on the presence of George Allen, his niece Esther, and the spirits of Confederate soldiers he believes hid out here during the Civil War. Will any of these spirits manifest themselves in the coming hours as we switch to night vision?
What's that?
No. Oh. No one's here.
The Most Haunted team are in America investigating New Jersey's Southern Mansion. Medium Brian Shepherd has felt the presence of spirits whose stories are intertwined with the history of the mansion. In order to try and uncover the many ghost stories associated with this great house, we decide to split into pairs and investigate different areas of Southern Mansion. Leslie and myself are going to investigate the ballroom, where the spirit of Esther is said to dance through an aroma of roses. Kath and Brian are conducting their vigil in room 16, while Carl and Stuart investigate the administration area.
There's any spirits here? It's not you, is it?
I've got my hand on my stomach there.
Hello?
Like a tapping on the pipe.
If you are here, please make some more sounds. Please knock the pipe again if you can. Can you hear that?
I can hear that, mate, yeah.
I'm going to tap on this now. So, if you are here, please can you respond to me now? That was two. One.
That was
loud,
two.
quite soft.
But, I know a bit of that, okay. Alright.
Have you, you said you wanted to come up to the first floor.
I did.
Is there a reason why you came?
There is a reason.
Yeah.
There is a reason. I'll let you know. I'll tell you what that reason
I
is.
can tell you were like drawn to. You didn't know what room it was or anything. You were just
And
we're going to this one.
And I'll tell you why that is, Siobhan. Because downstairs, what we were getting a feeling of a spirit that was very calm, very warm, very friendly. But as we came up the stairs, and I was very much drawn up to the first floor. Somewhere there's a significant change, not to the degree where it's threatening, it's life-threatening, it's evil, but there is a change. A change in the sense that there's a tension, there's a turmoil, there's a difference, a definite change as regards the feel of the room. Spirits. Spirit. If there is a spirit here, any astral being, any spirit at all, then please call out to us, make a noise, reach out, touch one of us, become as friends. Please, if there is anyone here, make yourself known.
Gosh, did you hear that? It was a...
What, Kath, did you just hear what I've heard?
I heard her.
Esther! Esther! Come on, darling. Please, if the spirit of Esther is here, can you come and talk to us? Come and talk to me and Leslie.
What else is around that corner there? Well, if there's something here, then we might be able to communicate with what's here. What's there, mate?
Oh, it's a cupboard.
Watch, you got a big step there, mate. Watch it. Let's get down there.
We need to get down.
Yeah.
You right there, Stuart?
Yeah, fine. Do it, man, do it.
Just remember, this is the oldest part. Hello? Is anyone down here?
Oh, can't wheelchair. Something scary about seeing them, isn't there?
Oh, no.
Hey, it's just not normal. It's full of cobwebs and... How far does it go down that?
I think he goes right. If you were right there, you'd probably go right the way around and then block off.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Shall I go and have a look?
Yeah, get under.
The tappings in the administration area and the strange noises in room 16 suggest that certain spirits may be willing to make contact with us. But what form might that contact take on as we continue to investigate through the night?
Oh, no, it's here.
What the f***? Just open the gate, pal.
The Most Haunted team are in the state of New Jersey investigating Southern Mansion. We have already witnessed unexplainable activity as we conduct 3 separate vigils. Carl and Stuart are investigating a tunnel beneath the mansion. Kath and Brian are in room 16, while Leslie and I search for spirit activity in the ballroom.
These were her gardens. Even if they've been converted, we're on her grounds still.
Well, maybe she
walks on
and
her own.
danced outside in the summer.
Yes, they did. They had these. Do you know Edward and Mrs. Simpson were here? Really? No, for sure. They came and stayed here. That's what level of socialite she was, what influence she had.
Esther! I'm calling out to the spirit of Esther. Listen.
Oh. What was that? What? Ah. Yeah, creak. What? You're not joking. Creak, creak. Yeah, creak. What? You're not joking. Creak, creak. Yeah, creak. What? You're not joking. Creak, creak. Sorry.
It's all right, love.
Did you just hear a clock? Well, hold on a minute.
No, I heard a thud upstairs, but that could be somebody walking.
Creaking over there. But it's maybe just temperature change.
I'm not going to swear absolutely, but whatever occurred in this specific room. Somewhere, Kath, somewhere, something happened. Either there's a death, someone has died in one of these rooms, or someone has had to stay here, has been very, very ill, and has been in here for a long time, convalescing.
Right.
Or stayed in here during an illness, which has resulted in them dying.
Yeah.
Mary.
Is that what she's called?
Mary, if you're here now, and I fully believe, Mary, that it was you who occupied this room and were very, very ill, I feel your spirit here. You've come back here. Why have you come back? Mary, please help us understand.
Oh, was that her?
Yeah, Mary.
Oh.
Mary.
Oh. Oh. Mary, is that you? Is it? Do you know, it's hard because, you know me, I'm really, really normally squeaky and screaming.
Yeah.
But I don't feel that.
Very dusty down here, isn't it?
I must sit down there.
Have a look on the roof there, Carl, because I can't see. Has anything fallen down?
It could be stuff falling.
Have you stood on something?
I've only stood on this piece of wood, and the floor But the thing is, it's all fiberglass. That's insulation and stuff.
Let's have a look, see, mate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's all, yeah. Okay.
If you're here, can you throw this back at us? Come on, if you're here, please communicate with us.
That sounds like scratching coming from somewhere. Can you hear it? Have you got any eyes in here?
What the was that? Careful, Stu.
Yeah, I see. Quick. It's down there, Carl.
What the was that? What the was that?
Right. Okay.
That was footsteps.
That's footsteps. But there's no one above. This is where the office is, Carl, where we came in. There's no one
Above us.
above us. Is there? Right. Now, if anything, Carl, this is the office. This is where the noise was coming from. If that's you making the noises, the tapping sounds, could you please make it louder for us? What was that?
That corner.
That was almost like a door, you know, on a squeaky hinge.
What
was that? What was that? Open her up and see if it squeaks. No, it wasn't quite that, was it?
With little activity in the ballroom, we decide to investigate further the strange noises heard by Carl and Stuart. Kath and I, accompanied by most haunted cameraman Chris Burton, make our way to the administration area and the tunnels beyond it.
Hello? If there's anybody here, if there's any spirit...
You okay, Kath?
Did you just go, ooh? No. Did you hear that?
I heard that. I thought it was Kath.
I might have done. No. It was like a ooh.
Bag on the floor there, just watch that bag.
Oh, did you hear that?
No?
I heard a, it didn't sound mechanical. Oh, did you hear that?
No.
Oh, did you hear that?
No.
I've not seen round this. This is Carl just showing me. Just this guy.
Is it a closet?
No, this is the tunnel.
Oh.
This is a tunnel.
Look at that.
All the way.
Look like a witch.
Circumference of the house.
Oh, really? Wow.
You ready?
It's like the Lion, the Witch in the Wardrobe.
It's got cobwebs, so I'm pretty muffled up.
You go next,
Why I'm
Kath.
going in bloody first here?
Yeah.
Want me to go first?
Is there anybody here? Are there any astral beings? Spirit people? Please come towards us.
Why is that there like that?
Storage.
Put it neatly.
Why would you build a tunnel around your house and then put a wheelchair in it?
Ew. Ew.
Cobwebs.
Can you hear footsteps? Is it just me?
Well, we are right under where they are.
No, we're not. We're under.
Are we under the garden?
We're under that cellar bit that we've just been in.
There's no one above us.
No, you're right. No, we're 2 floors below now, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there isn't anyone above us. Did you hear that bang then?
Yeah. No. Oh. No, it's here.
Kath, you, isn't it?
No, I'm not moving.
Something moved behind you.
No, it didn't. Listen, Bubbles, listen.
Did you hear that bang then?
Yeah. No. Oh. No, it's here.
Did you hear that bang then?
Yeah. No. Oh. No, it's here. Something's just walked.
I heard that, yeah, I heard that.
It's behind us. No, it's not behind us.
No, it's just
behind us.
there's a pipe behind us as well.
It's behind us. It's behind us. Oh, did you hear that? That was good. That was a breath.
I did hear that.
Did you hear it?
Let me check this corner.
Oh, did you hear that? Oh, did you hear that? What intrigues me is the immediate bang just above our head.
There's an immediate bang, and then I thought there was a breath behind me.
I heard the breath. I heard the breath. Definitely heard the breath. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's the pipe. It's the somewhere.
No, I'm sorry. It sounded like a squeaky noise. Chris, that sounded like squeaky mouse noise. Oh no, I thought
Right, let's go. I'm sorry, if there's rats down here, I've had it.
There will be, won't there?
Well, it's not rats that are breathing, though.
I don't give a
Gee, I know,
I've just heard squeaking.
Can you shine your torch? I don't want no rat running over my my leg.
What's your head?
Do you mind? My bottom's sacred.
What's your head? Sacred, Mum.
We have experienced some knockings and bangs in the areas we have investigated, but as yet, nothing substantial. Will we pick up something more significant as we carry on the investigation into this most haunted of mansions?
What the?
Door's just opened. Thanks, Carl.
The Most Haunted team are deep into an investigation into the Southern Mansion, a converted hotel in the state of New Jersey. After experiencing strange happenings in room 16 and the admin area, we're going to try and authenticate the claims made by the hotel guests concerning paranormal activity within the mansion. In order to replicate the circumstances around these sightings, the teams have taken to their beds. Leslie, Kath and myself are conducting a vigil in room 16, while Carl and Stuart conduct a separate vigil in room 23.
What's that? The door's just opened.
There's a glass on the floor. I'm not yanking your chain. That was right outside the door. And this door was open. This door, Carl, was closed when we came in. Yeah? There's only one way of opening this door, and that is from the inside. Yeah? If you're on the outside, you can't open it. Obviously. The reason being, that sound we heard, something being dragged.
Yeah, no, the thing is, you can definitely know there's definitely a sound. There's definitely something being dragged on there. I thought it was somebody walking a suitcase down, but there wouldn't be this time. No.
Exactly, that's what it sounded like, a suitcase being dragged in.
If you're saying there's a glass on the floor, how can that be?
I don't know.
It's rolled down.
It was there, though someone's walked by and just plugged it there.
If there's anybody here, if there's any spirit people here in this room, please can you make a noise? Please come towards us. Please make a noise in the room. Use your voice. Tap on the bed. Vibrate the bed if you can. I'm sure Leslie would love that. Come and talk to us. Come and talk to us if there's a spirit present. Is there anybody here?
my foot was outside. What? My foot was outside like that, and I thought something I can't even speak.
Is there something grabbed it?
I thought something grabbed my toe.
Listen, this is a really haunted room. And if you think I'm sleeping in there, after this you're mistaken. Have you scraped your foot?
But you know how ticklish I am.
I don't understand it. Now we're asleep.
What the?
Door's just opened again, Carl.
See, there's literally, there's no one on, there's lights outside, you'd see shadows going.
That door was closed. There's only one way to open it.
Mary, are you coming? Spirit in the room now.
It's weird, you know. It's a funny feeling out there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Out there? Well, the foot, you mean?
Yeah.
Should we all stick our foot out?
I don't know if it's because there's a draft or it's, you know, that I can feel the cool air, but...
Let's all put our feet out of the duvet.
My left foot.
No, just pull the duvet back. Right.
That's cute.
If there's anybody here, if there's any spirit people here in the room, come on, tickle our feet. What the are you doing? Come on, tickle our feet. Oh, did you hear that? Come on, tickle our feet. What the are you doing? Come on, tickle our feet. Oh, did you hear that? Come on, tickle our feet. What the are you doing? Come on, tickle our feet. Oh, did you hear that? If there's anybody...
Do you feel that on your feet?
Look, cold air. No, it's really cold. It's freezing. Oh, it's getting colder.
It's like a tickle.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. It's not nice.
It's the hand sound. It's like something really is cold.
Oh. It's uncomfortable.
Right, that camera was pointed in that direction, Cal. As you can see, no one is near that door.
Stu?
Yeah?
Do you want to come see my room tonight? You better sleep with a cat for me, Leslie.
We continued to investigate this magnificent mansion until the first rays of daylight bathed the house. Pleased with the activity we have witnessed, I'm keen to get the thoughts of Dr. Kieran O'Keefe with regards to the strange goings-on in the Southern Mansion.
Most Haunted's investigation of Southern Mansion revealed a lot of auditory phenomena. In a very early vigil, Brian and Kath heard what sounded like a sound. Now, both Brian and Kath heard this, so it wasn't an auditory hallucination, and certainly we've got the sound on the mic from the DV cam.
Oh, was that her?
Carl and Stuart conducted a vigil in room 24, and although nothing happened initially, they did hear an odd sound at one point, almost as though a glass was rolling outside. When they went to investigate, they did in fact find a glass there lying on the floor.
There's a glass on the floor.
In addition, in that same vigil, they actually heard the door open, and you actually see it on the video footage. The difficulty for parapsychologists in trying to interpret this as actual paranormal evidence is in the fact that we don't have the full door in shot. So we can't see if there's any normal explanation. Throughout Most Haunted's investigation of Southern Mansion, there were tapping sounds heard and other auditory phenomena. For the majority of the phenomena, there's too much of a possibility of a normal explanation going on here. However, saying that, none of the phenomena were sinister, and at the end of the day, Most Haunted's investigation of Southern Mansion revealed a place that is haunted, perhaps with more comfortable and welcoming ghosts than the usual aggressive, violent and scary ones that they normally encounter.
The Most Haunted investigation into the Southern Mansion has been an unforgettable experience. Again, we have encountered unexplainable events of a paranormal nature. But have we proved beyond doubt that this place is haunted by spirits from beyond the grave? That's up to you to decide. Until next time, sleep tight.